welcome back to my channel. So I am super excited because in today's video I am going to be decorating the mantle that's right behind me, and I'm really excited about this because you know it's the fall season and I feel like there's something so special about the fall. I've really been looking forward to being able to do this for a while now. Plus, this is the first time that I'm actually going to be able to decorate like a mantle of my own in my own place. So I'm also excited about that as well. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys what I got, and then of course I'm going to decorate it. So if you are interested in watching, then of course just stay tuned. So here's all the stuff that I got for my Halloween fall decorating, minus the cat. We didn't get the black cat just for Halloween. So I got these sunflowers from the dollar store because I feel like it'll be a nice pop of color on the mantle. I also purchased these glittery things from the dollar store, and then I got these from the dollar store as well. So these are just like some purple pumpkin decorative filler kinds of things, and I really like these because again, like the sunflower, I think that the purple and that the glitter is going to be a nice just pop of color and is going to kind of pull the eye a little bit. It's like this cardboard decor kind of thing. It just says Hello Fall. Obviously it's a pumpkin. And last thing that I got from the dollar store was this, and it says grateful, thankful, and blessed. So I really liked that. I think that the fall season certainly is about being thankful for the things that you have and just showing gratitude. So I liked this a lot. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this for the mantle. I might just put this in the porch or something, but just showing you that I got this. We also went to Hobby Lobby, so pretty much everything else was from Hobby Lobby. I got tiny lights, so the lights are going on the mantle. I got this garland, also sort of metallic-y, a nice metallic-y gold kind of color. Just having a little bit of a different texture, having some metallic, something a little shiny so that everything isn't so leafy, literally. Her little legs, how cute. And then I got these lights from Hobby Lobby too. These two kind of came in a set, and they were a little pricey, and I almost regret buying them, but I think that they're really cute. When you turn on the lights, so they're battery operated, so when they're like on, they look like this. And I can't do them both at the same time. Can I? Yes, I can. So they look like this when they're on. I'm just pressing them with like a little battery that they come with. So I thought they were really cute. They're kind of giving me like Charlie Brown vibes, and I think it's gonna look really cute on the mantle, like one on either side, one on the left and one on the right. Instead of just using a candle, this is something a little different and they can be reused. And I felt like I couldn't just get one and not the other. You know, the two kind of come together like in a set. So that's me convincing myself that it was worth it for the money I spent on them. And of course the garland. So for the garland, I got two of the same. So this is that orangey, leafy, yellowy, orangey kind of garland. And then I also got a more red, plummy sort of garland. And I just got one of these. And then obviously, you guys can see the mums that are in front of me. We actually picked these up today. Oh, these were hiding behind the mums. There's another one of these, yeah. So these two came from the dollar store too. They're just like pumpkins. All right, so back to the mums. So we got these today. This one is yellow and then this one is red. Obviously they haven't bloomed yet. It's still kind of early in the season, but I absolutely love mums. They're one of my favorite plants, favorite flowers. So I really look forward to the fall because I like to fill my house and my room with these. So my plan is to put one on either side of the actual fireplace, and then, you know, of course, the decorations on the mantle up top. My plan was also to get two pumpkins, maybe even three. I wanted to do like, you know, a pumpkin and a mum on either side of the mantle. But when we got there, they actually didn't have any pumpkins. I guess it's still early in the season. So we're just doing with the mums for now, and then eventually, you know, when the pumpkins come out in the stores, I'll get some of those too. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the mantle. And I already cleaned it with my favorite cleaner ever, my Ajax. But without further ado, we're gonna get started with the decorating. So I'm gonna get started with this yellow orangey one. Kind of moving the camera around as I work so that I'm not totally standing in front of what it is that you're trying to see. So as I kind of work and move around, I'll move the camera too. But definitely, if you're new to decorating but you want to decorate your home, the first thing that you want to start off with is some sort of base. Like you want a base for whatever it is that you're decorating. So, you know, in my case, it's this garland with these leaves. And then after that, you want like smaller things that you can kind of use to accentuate that base or use as like an accent. you definitely need a base. You can't just put like a whole bunch of like small things or a whole bunch of sparkly things and think that that's gonna be enough, because it just doesn't fill the space, and it's not gonna look right. It's gonna look empty. So you need something bigger like this to start off with. And then you can kind of go from there and customize it. But I'm just being really thorough with the tape, because the last thing that you want to do is spend all this time putting all of your little knickknacks and decorations and accents here and there and everywhere, and then have this garland start to lift and things to start to fall. Use your tape. Don't use nails though. Don't ruin your home with nails. Just tape should suffice. Alright, so I'm pretty much good at this point, so now I'm gonna move on to just kind of pulling the leaves open a little bit and kind of fluffing it up. So, and this stuff is pretty malleable. As you can see, all you have to do is give it a really light tug, and the things, you know, the leaves or whatever it is will just kind of prop open, because inside of this plastic is a wire or wires. So you can kind of shape it to your liking. But you want it to look nice and full, you know, you don't want it to look like how your hair looks when you get out the shower and it's like wet and stuck to your face. You don't want it to look like that. You want it to look nice and fluffy. So, and I'm definitely going to continue to customize it, but before I do, I have this garland that I want to use. I might not use all of this just because I don't want to overdo it. It's already starting to fill in, which I wasn't expecting for just the 2 packs of garland to fill out that much. That's why I bought 3. Yeah, this is really long. This is like skinny, sparse, and long. I don't even know like where this starts or where this ends. This is just like a huge loop, so I'm just gonna cut anywhere. Hang down a little bit, so I'm just going to kind of pull it like that. So I didn't even actually need to use any tape for this, just because this is so viney. Again, as long as like your base garland is really secured, then all you have to do is kind of finagle whatever you're going to add to it, and it should pretty much stay in place. Now moving on to this stuff. So this is the sparkly stuff or metallic stuff. So again, you guys can see like you do the base, and then you do like the accent base sort of thing, and then you kind of go from like the next biggest thing that you're going to put on your decoration, and then kind of work your way down to the smaller sorts of things. And then of course like your dolls, your figures, your candles, those are going to go last. So, and as a matter of fact, before I even do this, I think I'm going to put my lights on. Yeah, I'm going to do my lights. I'm going to do my tiny lights just because I don't really need to. Yeah, I'm going to do my tiny lights first, and then I'm going to do this metallic stuff. Oh my god, and are these white lights? I hope they're white lights. I always get nervous when I take these lights out of the box because I feel like they're not going to work. Alright guys, so I just got back. My boyfriend and I had to go to Family Dollar, and then the Family Dollar that was closest to us was closed due to renovations. So then we had to basically go across town to get to the other Family Dollar so that I can buy these. But you know, I needed the batteries for the mini lights that I'm going to be using, and also for the pumpkins that I already showed you guys. And I don't want to like do this half-assed, you know, like if I'm going to get started, I want to finish it today. I opened up the windows just because it's starting to get dark out and I'm losing light in this room, and there isn't like a ceiling light in this room, so we just have lamps. So I'm hoping that the lighting is going to be okay moving forward. But anyway, I got these batteries, so I'm just going to put those in the tiny lights and continue on. I think that we should light that pumpkin candle that we bought. Did you see that? It jumped out like a fish. If you're using some tiny lights like this, then of course you want to hide this plastic part. Otherwise, you know, you can just plug in if you're using regular strip lights. And since this side is fuller, I think I'm going to hide it in here. But you also want it to be accessible to you, you know, so that way you can turn it off or change the battery if you need to. So if you are going to use tiny lights like this, try to make it so that the switch, the on and off switch, is facing outward. So now I'm going to move on to this metallic-y thing. Together it is. Now moving on to the second biggest thing. Remember, so you want to work with like the largest piece and then kind of work your way until you get to like your little knickknacks and stuff. So the second largest thing are these pieces here and also the sunflowers. So like I said earlier, I'm just going to kind of cut these so that they're individual pieces. And then I also have a few of these sunflowers that we cut up, so I'm just going to kind of poke them here and there. Just use one of the sunflowers to kind of cover the plasticky thing that turns the tiny lights on and off. So that ended up working out. The last thing that I'm going to add to the mantle before I start going in with the few accessory pieces that I have are these little pumpkins, and I might not even use all of them. It kind of just depends on how it looks. But they're just those sparkly pumpkins that look like this. They're kind of like Garland filler. I'm trying to drop them in places that they're still going to be visible because they're already so small and kind of just disappear in the garland. So my little doll, I named her Sally because she looks like a Sally. She's going right here in the middle. So there's Sally, she's in the middle. Sally's saying hi. Hi. My little pumpkins. My Charlie Brown pumpkins. This is what I needed the batteries for this moment. Ready? So cute. Alright. So one on either side of the mantle, right? One is going to go here. If I can get it on a flat spot. And the other one on this side. And I think this is it. I think this is the last thing. I also had this, but like I said earlier, I wasn't sure if I was going to use it, and I just don't think that it would go. But I am going to use these two pumpkins. I'm going to find homes for them somewhere. Probably one on either side. With Miss Sally here. Alright, so I think that's it. So that is pretty much it. I just finished using everything that I had. I decorated the mantle. I think it came out super pretty. So as soon as I'm done talking with you guys, I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to turn the camera around rather and kind of give you guys a close-up so that you can see it a little bit better. But from a distance, you know, more or less, plus or minus, this is pretty much what it looks like. It's a little more glittery in person, but I'm sure you guys can figure that. And then the only thing that's left is just for me to kind of put the mums down on like where the fireplace is, on the actual ground. And of course, once I get those pumpkins, those are going on the ground too. I'm really excited. I like the way it came out. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video as soon as you guys get that close-up of the mantle.